friends, this is Tim Booth with the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the Chamber Z Series. It's a brand new initiative, and we are very pleased today to be joined by Chris Gianetti, the Assistant Superintendent, Communications and Community Relations at the Jackson Public Schools, and Shauna Tello, YMCA Executive Director and CEO. We're excited to have the topic today of how these two entities are collaborating with a daycare partnership between the YMCA and the Jackson Public Schools. So welcome, ladies. Thank you for joining us today. Chris, so school's back in session. That's a big task in and of itself. What does that look like at JPS this fall?
Well, thanks for having us, Tim. We appreciate it. So we're back in what we call a hybrid flipped classroom model, which means that we have three cohorts. We have cohort A, cohort B, and cohort C. So half the students in cohort A go to school Monday and Tuesday all day. And then the other half go to school Thursday and Friday as cohort B. And then we have a cohort C, which is 5 days all online. And on Wednesday, so the cohorts are in school Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, we do a deep clean of our buildings. Although our buildings are being cleaned every couple of hours during the school day, this provides for a more deep cleaning experience. In addition, all of our teachers are teaching 5 days a week online. So kids, even when they're in school, they go home with online work. So the flipped classroom model is where the teacher is taping themselves do the lesson. That's what the student takes home on their one-to-one device. They watch the lesson, come to school to work on what they learned. Unlike kind of what you've always known to do, you learn the lesson in school, you go home, you hope your parents can help you, or parents try to muddle through helping. This allows for the student to try to learn it on their own, and what they don't learn, they can be taught and helped at in school. So it's very different, obviously, than the regular school that we've known, and this may be our new normal for a long time and what just might become what school looks like. So we wanted to make sure that we were including an online element. One of the things, though, obviously, is that kids are not in school all the time, and we still have working parents. So that's kind of how we partnered with the YMCA to kind of help solve some of that issue.
Well, that's a lot of hard work, you can tell, to put those options together for the parents. If the parents chose the hybrid option, is there the child care available to help them out?
Yeah, so when we started, of course, we started earlier than everybody else. We have our balanced calendar school at Hunt. So we really started to see what the needs were in the schools. And one of the things that we kind of already knew was going to happen is that while parents were working from home, many companies are calling them back to work, right? So now you at least need to come into the office 2 days a week, 3 days a week, some 5 days a week, they're back fully. So there started to become a discussion that we really needed to fill the void, or help, and I should say help because there's a big need, to fill the void for daycare on the days that students aren't in school, or after school care that they might need, or just Wednesday for parents if they just need 1 day.
Okay, I understand. Shauna, what are the details of the program? Share general things like the cost, the days, who's it available for, hours, so forth.
Well, first and foremost, we just want to thank Jackson Public Schools for the opportunity to partner in this way. The Jackson YMCA has a long-standing tradition of providing excellent childcare to the community in non-traditional ways. And so this just allows us to continue that tradition by serving kids in a Jackson Public Schools facility during the days and during the times when the kids can't attend school. I recommend that everyone check out our website or give us a call and let us talk you through the details of the program, because it is a little bit complex. We have a rate structure in place to serve everyone. So depending on what your needs are, we'll find a rate that fits your budget, whether that means you need financial support to be able to cover the cost of the program, or whether it means you have a really unique scheduling need. It could be that you only need care before school or after school. And so we want to make sure we set up a plan for each student that meets the needs of that family. But in a nutshell, we are providing care from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. Monday through Friday over at TA Wilson School.
That sounds fantastic, and certainly needed at a time when these parents are trying to juggle so much with their personal schedules and work and the kids. We talk about childcare, Shauna. Does that childcare model have any sort of support with technology or schoolwork or things like that? How does that look?
Yes, one of our #1 objectives with the program is to keep kids connected to the work that they're doing in school. So we're going to provide homework assistance and support. We will provide technology support, and our staff have also been trained to ensure that the kids are developing skills that will, outside of their schoolwork, that will support the work that they're doing in schools. So we have a variety of different enrichment activities that we have planned. We're working with several local partner organizations to make sure that this is a learning environment that is also fun and safe.
Well, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And you think about how adults are trying to balance all this stuff. And then you've got the youngsters trying to figure out how they're going to learn and grow. So this sounds great. Shauna, how do the families enroll? You mentioned that reach out to you. Can you talk a little bit more detailed about that?
Yes, all of the information is available on our website. That's www.jacksonymca.org. We're also opening our answering telephones right now, even though our facility is closed. Program runs over at TA Wilson. We do have a small core team in the building getting ready to reopen. And so we will take your phone calls at 517-782-0537. But like I said, because the pricing structure is a little bit cumbersome, I definitely recommend that people come to our website and start the registration process there. And then if you have questions, call us or email us. There's email links on the website too, because we want to talk you through the process and make sure that the program really meets your needs.
Chris, we're debuting the new Chamber Z series today, and that's going to be an emphasis on collaboration between two entities. What do you see as the benefit to the entire community for this partnership?
Well, Jackson Public Schools, our tagline is where community comes together. So we first and foremost believe that Jackson Public Schools can do a lot of things, but we can do a lot more things when we partner with places like the Y. And so we saw there was a need. We knew that together we all had enough resources to be able to pull something together that would help all people in the community. So right now the program is open to just Jackson Public School kids at this time, but the need of childcare is very great in our district alone, even with our teachers, let alone just our parents. So what we like is that, the YMCA did a sliding scale. So I think when you bring entities together, both bring a lot to the table, and you're able to help more people because you can understand where your need is and how you need to fill it. So we're very excited. I mean, we cannot wait for it to fill up and just be another resource for our students and families.
Well, I bet you're both excited about what you've collaborated to do. And I just want to say on behalf of our community, congratulations on your energy and what you did for the greater good and the kids and parents and so forth. I want to thank you for that. Certainly appreciate you sharing the exciting news and the opportunity that's available to the parents and the kids, and look forward to hearing other success stories from the collaboration. So Chris Gianetti and Shauna Tello, thank you for joining us on the Chamber Z Series.
Thank you.